I have a visitor this morning. See if we can see him in there. Sticking out. A little bunny hiding in my sweet potato and cucumber patch. We've just had a whole lot of rain here in middle Georgia. And I'm taking a look at things, and there's some stuff that kind of needs to be taken. Gonna need to see what I can do to fix that. But that's the kind of stuff I've been dealing with the past few days with rain and wind. We've had a lot of it. But things are looking good. I went ahead and picked a lot of my tomatoes because I don't want them to split with all the rain we've gotten. Have another limb kind of came down there and knocked out some of my marigolds. But the tomatoes sure look good. I left most of them on. If I see any indication, or I think I need to check on some BT. Maybe looks like worms got on that one. My dill's flowering. That marigold is dead. Probably rained to death. I had to restake a few things, but for the most part looks all right. Here we go again. I've got to get my copper fungicide out. I'm sure that's more of the mosaic virus, which I probably can't really do anything about. I tried to get some lemon cucumbers off of it before it's dead. I don't know what to do about that stuff. A little more preemptive treatment maybe. I'm gonna have to start growing my cucumbers in containers, I believe, because apparently no soil in my yard is free of that mosaic virus. I believe that's my next step. The mountain vineyards are just everywhere, and they are delicious. I left a couple on that need to turn. I'll get them in a day or two. Atomic grapes. Temperature stays right. Everything out here should be turning in the next couple of days. Look at these two brickyards down here. Now, those things are beautiful. I cannot wait to see them ripe. I picked a couple of them today. Got them on the windowsill. See what the wind does to the marigolds. And if I'm not mistaken, that's clearly mosaic virus. And here's how I know. Because this is my straight eights. And as you can see, they're just about done. The virus got them, and in less than a week they went from looking nice and green and pretty to me having to prune them to next to nothing. And I suspect in a week or two that'll be all she wrote for these cucumbers. I did manage to get a couple off of them, and maybe a couple more. That seems to be life in middle Georgia. I think I got snails or little beetles now. The mosaic has not bothered the sweet potatoes at all, although I do have something munching on them. If it would quit raining for a little while, I would throw out my slug bait and spray some BT on, maybe some paraffin. But it hasn't decided to stop raining yet. According to the weather, it's going to rain for the next 2 weeks, just solid. Probably not, but we'll see. See, the wind blew my corn a little bit crooked. Again, if it stops raining long enough, I'm going to be throwing some urea on here. Some 4600 nitrogen. okra is ready for some sun as well. And I'm gonna put these T-bars up and run some twine, because otherwise the wind's gonna end up blowing everything down. I'm gonna heal it up a little bit more here soon, but with all the rain and the wind, I'm gonna have to put supports around the bunch, twine them in. Let's see. Morning Glory's open every morning. I'll have to get a shot of that one of these days. I don't think about doing video first thing in the morning. And a little worse for the wind and the rain, but the pollinator garden is still going. One day those sunflowers will open up. Well, speaking of sunflowers, the one here on the now you see I got 3 of them in that one space in that center block, and they're doing fine. But what really blows my mind is this guy. And if the sun will come out and stay out long enough, I'm pretty sure he's going to be opening up. But that huge, he's I'm going to say 10 foot tall right now. And there's the base, growing out of a single square of a cinder block. That just amazes me. He's totally put the little dwarf sunflowers in the shade. That was bad planning. And the Cherokee beans are actually doing great right here. The pole beans, Cherokee black, I believe, or yeah, Cherokee black pole beans. Working your way up that. We had some tonight for dinner. Finally got some movement from cantaloupe vines and the watermelon vines over there. And I got a couple little squash down there. And we'll see if they got pollinated. I did not see a male flower open at the same time as a female, so I'm kind of worried. My other squash plant that was right there, well, became the victim of vine borer because I didn't do that quick enough. So I highly recommend, if you're in Georgia, take precautions against those vine borers, because they will eat it right in half. You'll have nothing. Alright guys, it's been a good quick tour, and I'll see you next Sunday. Thanks for watching.